if you're alone, if you're sad to be so, and you want to do something decisive about it. You want to do something more than just virtual chat, endless texting, endless correspondence. Chat, correspondence, and text are a tool. They're a communication tool to enhance your communication, to help create and manage your communication with beautiful women around the world. Too many men get stuck in that virtual relationship, and they stay there because it's comfortable and it's easy and it doesn't require much of them. Unfortunately, there's no human being involved. You're not talking to a live girl. You're not embracing a live girl. You're not kissing a live girl on the forehead. You're not smelling her perfume. You're not walking down the street holding her hand. You're just doing all of that through letters and correspondence and chat. Again, it's useful, but it should not be the relationship that you settle for. You should go and get your girl. And if you're interested in that, we'll answer your questions around that throughout our conversation tonight. Life's too short. If you're like me and like a whole bunch of other men, you sit around and think yourself into a big giant cave all the time. I had a great discussion with somebody, one of our prospective clients last week, and he did a divorce after his wife did something very unkind to him. So he did a divorce, and it was maybe a year or so ago, and he was now just beginning to date a year after the divorce, which of course caused a lot of disruption and pain in his life. We just talked about the different stages of grief, different stages to sadness and anger and negative events that happen to you. Well, so you can imagine the final stage, spoiler alert, is acceptance. The final stage of processing grief is just the acceptance, right? And man, the amount of emotion that you process, and when I'm in the middle of processing that emotion, I don't even realize how much emotion I'm processing until I reach that place where you can just accept the reality around what's happened and look back on some of that emotion that you processed and just go, man, what was going on there? I was in a bad place. I was hurting. How did I live through that? It was such a terrible, painful thing to go through. Or how did somebody I love, live through that if they suffered such a severe loss? I know you can all relate to that to some level, right? When you reach a place of acceptance, look, we wake up every day, we're men. What do? We wake up, and if we don't have something in front of us to chase, if we don't have a new pursuit and a new goal, if we're not determined to get something we really want, which is in front of us and ahead of us, what do? We look back, and we stay looking back, and we psychoanalyze the corpse on the table, whatever that is, right? That's probably a really bad analogy, but you know what I'm saying, right? You know exactly what I'm saying, guys. You wake up in the morning and you look back on, wish I said this, wish I did this, wish they didn't do that, wish she didn't do that, and you analyze it and torture yourself over and over and over again, coming to the exact same freaking conclusion day after day after day for weeks and months and even years at a time, right? And that's what we do because we don't have the vision in front of us of that new person, that new love, what it's going to be like. And I'm telling you, visualizing your next great love relationship is the most powerful thing you can do for yourself to break the chains. James says, how much is being divorced with 2 small children a deterrent for the women on your site? I would say it's virtually no deterrent at all. Now, we got 60,000 women on our website, James, so it's entirely possible. There are a few for whom that might not be right, but dude, I'm telling you, and you can just take my word for it, it's not a deterrent at all. Not at all. I need so many clients who are in a very, very similar situation, and if they're good guys with good hearts, a sense of humor, you're emotionally balanced, you're ready to really love somebody, no deterrent at all, bro. Not at all. We reclaim ourselves as men. We reclaim everything that we have put on hold. We reclaim our love lives. We reclaim, love and romance in our lives and fulfillment in our work when we listen to that inner world and reject
the outer world, the fear mongering that goes on everywhere in the outer world. It's fascinating. Go watch that interview, guys. I promise you it'll be really empowering and interesting for you. Alan, I want a full report of what you think about that, all right?
Join men from all over the world as they take a trip and find their future brides. Check out our website at
CartagenaWomen.com.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Then click on the notice bell to get notified every time we add something new.